You talked all that smack throughout this series. Go out there and put up that kind of performance. Accepting the double team, willing to come off the ball. Your team needed you in crucial moments of that game. You saw nobody was hitting, nobody was being aggressive. And you come in there coming off the ball willingly. That was a piss poor performance. Willingly coming off the ball off of double teams. If you can't beat double teams, you're not going to be a superstar in this league. We're going to get to Rudy Gobert in a minute, but Anthony Edwards, if you want your career to go more like Vince Carter's than Michael Jordan's, because right now, Michael Jordan, you are not. Yeah, you remind people of Michael Jordan, but it's only one thing. You don't have his heart right now. You don't have his passion. Do you think Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant would have went in that game accepting a double team to take them completely out of the game? No aggressiveness whatsoever. It was sickening to watch. But you can go in these press conferences and just put on smiles and talk smack like you ready for that life. No, you're not ready for that life yet. Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant would have went in that game, forced the action, wouldn't allow no double team to take them completely out of the game. You was passive aggressive. You came off the ball immediately when you got double teams. You had plenty gaps. You had plenty angles. There's plenty of times you could have turned the corner if you would have played aggressive. Your team was looking for you to do something. You saw they wasn't hitting anything. You was the offense. They was looking to you for leadership. And what you do? Come off the ball. Then when you finally hit a shot, you want to make gestures like you're there all night long. Piss poor. Piss poor. And me, I'm finna take a step back. Yeah, we're talking about you remind everybody of Michael Jordan, but I'm not going to mention you in the breath of Michael Jordan no longer until I see you have made that turn. Right now, you're not ready. 22 years old, you got plenty of time, but I would zip it up and just play basketball. It was a lot of gestures in that game, especially from the first game, the Pacers and the Knicks, with OB Toppin, laughing it up. They getting smacked all over the floor. He over there talking to former teammates, smiling and laughing. Where's the passion? Where's the heart? Where's the care? If you want to go home, go home. You were spotted up 0-2 in this series. Didn't look the same since. So you're more Vince Carter. And shouts out to Vince Carter. I'm a Vince Carter fan. But truth be told, he didn't grab the bull by the horns when it was his time as a superstar. Hell of a career, but it could have been magnified if he'd have grabbed the bull by the horns. He was the type of player that came off the ball as well. I can recall in the Garden, getting double teamed. This when Vince Carter was on his rise. All he wanted to do was make the right play. Every time he got double teamed, he came off the ball. Came off of it. Didn't want the pressure. See, what y'all got to understand, superstars, they cook with a different recipe than everybody else. When they get the cooking with a special recipe, everybody get out the kitchen. No need to look at the cookbook trying to figure out what I'm whipping up. Just prepare the table and get prepared to eat. That's what Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant did. You think a double team is going to take them out of a playoff game? You have, 15 attempts? And you honestly can say you went in that game and gave it all? No, man. You accepted. You accepted what was going to happen. I'm telling you, man, I'm beside myself because how a guy of your caliber, your talent, talking as much smack as you talked in this series to Jamal Murray, and then you come into a game like this with all those sound bites, talking about you gonna be ready, you like that, you love that. No, man, I think you putting on a show. You putting on a show until you prove something. I mean, teammates looking for leadership out there. Who knows? You could have changed the game. Being aggressive, getting to the free throw line. You could split a double team. You need to go with that Kobe Bryant motto. What Kobe Bryant say? If they put one defender on me, I'm shooting the ball. If they put two defenders on me, I'm shooting the ball. They put three defenders on me, I'm passing the ball. You got your ass smacked. And baby powder all over your behind. Look, you want to be a diaper dandy, you go right ahead. Shouts out to Dick Vitale. You want to be a diaper dandy, go right ahead. I don't know what happened to this defense. I don't know what happened to the offense. And if you need Mike Conley out there to cook, to make things happen, then you definitely not ready yet. You got a lot to learn. Because I'm going to tell you this. It don't have nothing to do with makes and misses. If you're not coming into that game aggressive, willing to help your team and unload the clip, then you're not trying. You need attempts. Why you think Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, once again, I'm bringing this up. Them guys would have been 12 for 35 in a game like that. Off. But the aggressiveness would have propelled their team. A lot of things can happen when you are that aggressive. You get other people off. Offensive rebounds. People in foul trouble. Just putting shots up. You might get lucky. Some of them might fall. But accepting double teams and coming off the ball as quick as you didn't want no action? You didn't want no action. So you won't hear me say anything putting you in the light of Michael Jordan. Might show flashes, body language, demeanor here and there. Before it's the game, the attitude, the passion, the will, the leadership, you ain't ready for that yet. The attempts alone shows me that. How can you come in a high stakes game after running your mouth and go 5 for 15, 18 points? Really? So we don't want to hear it no more. And quite frankly, we're not going to have to hear it no more because you're about to be eliminated. Yeah, you're about to be eliminated. And let's just say from luck strike from hell, y'all force a game 7. You think you're going to win a game 7? Y'all don't need to be where you're at now. I'll be honest with you. Because you worked that hard in the regular season to get to this point just to wet the bed in meaningful games down the stretch when you've been spotted. Spotted 2. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. But yeah, keep your mouth closed. Don't talk. Because people just going to look at it like, oh, this is just junior high smack. That's all he doing. Don't take this serious. He just running his mouth. Not willing to back up anything. You trying to move people by these sound bites? Is that all it is? It's time to get back in the lab. And this off season, it's time to get back in the lab, work on your mentality. Work on your will. Quit trying to play this team game. Everybody's all for team game, passing the ball, but it comes a time for a superstar when he sees nothing's going on and he sees that a team is trying to take him away and they're winning the game, they're making things happen. It's time for you to bust it up. It's time for you to unload the clip. It's sickening. And Rudy Gobert, we'll get back to you. Ant-Man. Rudy Gobert. I gave you the blueprint in the description yesterday. But I was missing one factor. You got the archetype, you got the attribute, but only one thing that you was missing. You ain't got no heart. You ain't got no passion. You ain't got no dog in you. That was the one missing ingredient. You got torched, you got cooked, you got flame broiled by the Joker. I mean, you didn't know what was going on out there. See, most defensive players, when they getting cooked like that, you know what they start doing? They start fouling, putting people to the ground, making them feel you. You ain't even do that. Somebody's cooking me that bad, I'm finna put something on him. He's gonna be shooting free throws all game long, or I'm gonna be getting subbed out sitting on that bench because of foul trouble. But I'm not finna let a guy put fruit roll-ups, donut holes, and cinnamon twist all over my head. It's not gonna happen. So Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year. Probably the worst Defensive Player of the Year I ever seen in my life. In my life. Yeah, Joker's trying to make a statement. Who wouldn't? MVP versus DPOY. And you got cooked. And people will look at Rudy Gobert's stat line and they will say, well, if you didn't watch the game, you'd be like, damn, Rudy, I mean, he's not even an offensive player. He scored 18 points. My goodness. Then he added 2 blocks. Then he got 2 steals. Then he got 3 assists, and he really not that type of passing big man like that. 11 rebounds. Oh, my goodness. 7 for 7 from the field. He didn't miss anything. Oh, boy, he sure got with that Joker. Joker just too great. He better than he is, but Rudy Gobert held his own. He didn't hold a damn thing. He hold his glass of water in his napkin when he was finished eating. The man was done from set go. I never seen a single whipping like that before on one-on-one in a long time. I mean, it probably been since Michael Jordan, where you embarrassed a defender. The man got embarrassed.